Hello everyone, this is TailsFan109 and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. I didn't mean to fall. Last video we dealt with the upper regions of the Forbidden Woods, and now that we've collected everything in the upper regions, it's finally time to explore some of the lower levels. First off, we want to go down to the bottom floors entirely. Yeah, I don't want to fall in the water. Alright. So this is where the dungeon gets a little more tricky. How many feathers have I got? We need more. Oh, and we also have these freaks here. We clearly don't want them here, so let's get rid of them. There we go. And now we have these weird hand grabby things that will drain your magic if they catch you. Alright. Now before we do anything here, let's get this chest. This is a joy pendant or a yellow rupee. It's a yellow rupee. There we go. Now then, once again, we break off all the attachments in order to drop a platform. Now, instead of going the main path, we're going to take the optional route, which will lead us to a treasure chart, and quite frankly, the dungeon's biggest puzzle. I could not figure this one out as a kid, so I hardly ever attempted this room. But I am not that small little child anymore. Yeah, I realize I'd save myself time if I just assign something else to the Z button, but again, I'm weird. The ship sail always has to be on Z, no exception. And yes, P-hats can float on the water. Which, by the way, it's purple. Shouldn't it be kind of poisonous? But it isn't to me. I don't know. It's not healthy water, that's for sure. Okay. We really are going to have to use the boomerang here. That works. Yeah, okay, the boomerang is so darn useful here. I don't know why I had so much trouble figuring this part out, because it's actually not that difficult of a puzzle. You just gotta place a bomb in that hole. I don't know. This just gave me issues when I was 6. And just because I played Zelda at 6 doesn't mean I was entirely smart. Although I did know how to read a lot of the text in the game, so I guess that counts for something. So just throw it in the hole. That could have gone a lot better. Let's try that again. There we go. Now let's go inside. Here we go. There's another treasure chart. There we go. Now we'll be able to get everything else along the way. We'll be fine. The boss shouldn't be too much farther. There we go. And yeah, there was a crawl space. You can't actually ever open up this blocked wooden gate. Oh well. What matters is we got it. And we really have to do this again. There we go, but we got to do it from down here, so that's nice. There's an Octorok. Let's take care of the Octorok. And you know what? Actually, controlling this flower is kind of hard. It's because of the shape of the flower, and it tries to follow some semi-realistic physics when it comes to actually blowing it around. Gotta love how if you knock the rocks back, it doesn't matter what angle you were at, it will always go straight back to them. Didn't work that way in Ocarina of Time. You actually had to aim a little. Just a little, because it wasn't that hard. Ah, grabby hands, no! Alright, time for another puzzle. And I'm gonna get out my grappling hook again. Excuse me. Oof, sorry about that. Alright, here we are. Puzzle. I don't think it's that hard to figure out what you're supposed to do, honestly. But if you don't know, you gotta try and hit all these crystals. Make sure it follows a nice little path. And there, we can get the boss key. Or as they call in this game, the big key. Which sounds a little less gamey than boss key in the N64 games. And it's got an eye on it. Remember when it was a jewel? Well, actually, in Link to the Past, Link's Awakening, it was basically a mad demon face. Oh, look, moblins. And now that we have to face 2 of them, they could actually be a slight problem. You gotta love the shocked look on their faces when you see the skull necklaces from their neck. And that's why you hold your shield out when they're rising up. Because it can save you from a world of hurt. Whoa! You're still alive! Oh gosh. Okay. You see, this is when the combat really gets fun. Stick your big schnoz at me like that? And the combat only gets better, honestly. I love the combat in this game. It's honestly a lot of fun. You can have such a good time with the combat in this game. I don't know why I'm breaking these. I remember as a kid, I was always convinced that... Actually, I might still be kind of convinced that the colors meant something. If you hit it when it was red, you would get more health. If you hit it while it was green, you'd get more rupees. And if you hit it while it was yellow, you'd get more items. It might actually ring true, and I have to recall that. If that's true, then... You know what? My 6-year-old mind actually was pretty intelligent. Anyways, it's time to head to the boss now. Let's go. Let's just pass over these guys because I don't want to deal with them. There. Oh, you dropped some actual magic this time. Alright, time to head back up. We got another wind switch. And this makes a cyclone appear on the flower for a short period of time. No idea why, but it does. I used to be so bad at actually trying to get on. There we go. As you can see, the puzzles do tend to line up a little bit once you get the boomerang. It's not like the grappling hook where we're still able to come up with some clever puzzles afterwards. Oh, what? That wasn't supposed to happen. Did I seriously miss? Ah, darn it. Oh, wait. Will I end up on top of the chest? Please. Darn it! I'm not gonna end up on top of the chest. I love doing that in these games. Darn it. Oh well. Here's another joy pendant. And now it's time to take a look at our rather cool looking boss chamber. It's got a nice atmosphere to it. Oh, I didn't even know there were monsters in here. How did that hit me? I'll take it. Anyways, there should be some fairies somewhere in one of these. Probably this one. Yeah, there we go. If you don't have a fairy by now, you really should take that one. That's what I wanted. Okay. Now let's solve the puzzle of freeing this pot. That way, if you do die at the boss, you can do it. And you know what? If you're careless, this boss could be somewhat dangerous, actually. If you actually pay the slightest bit of attention, though, you shouldn't have too many problems. Again, awesome boss door design. Gotta love the door designs for the dungeons. Look at that, it's cool. And it's actually a nice hint on what the boss is gonna look like, actually. It's Makar! He's cute! Maybe not as cute as Tails, but he's still adorable. We'll call him the Tails of the Zelda franchise. And here we are, Kalle Demos. So, Kalle Demos has a ton of whip vines that he can use to attack us, either by smacking them or bringing them down to the ground and try and jab us from below. And then they do slowly chase after you. So all of his attacks involve his vines. What you have to do is cut off the vines holding him up, and then once they're all taken down, you have to go straight in for the kill. But don't get too greedy, because if you stay in for too long, he'll eat you up, and if that happens, you do lose a full heart, which this early on in the game is actually kind of devastating. And as a kid, did get me hit a few times just because I got too greedy. It's really the only true threat of this boss, however. Oh, and also, anytime he lifts himself back up, he will smash all of his vine webs down onto the ground at once. So you gotta be a little careful there. There is a secret trick to this fight, by the way. If you collected forest water from, like, the Forest Haven or something, and you pour it on the main head before time runs out on it, you can insta-kill the boss. I don't do that, though. It actually makes me question if the water right before the boss room actually counts as forest water. I don't know. Either way, as long as you're not greedy, this is not a hard fight. See? Still, it's more intimidating of a second boss than King Dodongo. And that's the Forbidden Woods. Overall, I'd say it's not quite as memorable as the Dragon Roost Cavern. The puzzles with the nuts were pretty fun early on, but once you get the boomerang, the dungeon becomes relatively straightforward and simple.
Swordsman, are you the one who rescued me? You have my thanks. When no one talked about me, I thought my time on the earth was over. But why are you here, Swordsman? What? Did my dignity sent you? Oh, that's right! Today's the day of our annual ceremony! Oh, I'm in trouble! I shouldn't be here! I must get out of here immediately!
Don't worry, Makar, we'll get that taken care of. I will say, though, it does still do a nice job with an eerie, woodsy type atmosphere. It really does feel like a section of woods gone corrupted. They did a good job with that, and it does have a pretty nice boss fight, honestly. But the dungeon itself does feel a little dull in comparison to the Dragon Roost Cavern. Mainly, the Dragon Roost Cavern was an amazing impression for such an early dungeon.
Oh, Makar, you have returned safely.
I'm sorry, Great Deku Tree. I know you warned us many times, but still I did not listen.
Do not worry, Makar, you are safe now. Just be more careful from now on. You have done well, Link. I must thank you for your brave deeds. Here is that which I have promised you. Please accept it.
And there we go, another 2D sprite of a pearl, Farore's Pearl. The Earth Spirits gave it to me.
It is my hope that this pearl shall lead you to a fair destiny. All is well, Makar. Do not cry. Please, Play your songs for me as you always do.
That's right! We must begin our ceremony soon before the day ends! I'm sorry to keep you all waiting! Let the ceremony begin! Oh, great Link! As my thanks to you, I shall play even harder than I normally do. I hope you enjoy it! Great Deckle Tree! This year you have once again produced some splendid seeds! With these seeds, we will continue to spread new forests across the Great Sea! Let us go, Crooks, to the sea! See you all next year! Take care! Farewell, great swordsman! May the winds of chance bring us together again someday!
Now you know you enjoyed that song. Makar, where are you? You keep on playing, Makar. I still have a little bit of time, surprisingly. I'm gonna go get that treasure chest right now, okay? And then we can probably meet up with the King of Red Lions. That thing I opened up before is known as the figurine gallery. Basically, what you do with that is you take pictures of like people and monsters and such, and you send them over to create figurines. They don't really serve any purpose except just to have stuff to look at. I never go for 100%ing because quite frankly, it's kind of ridiculous. You had to be able to get the camera early on and remember to take pictures of the bosses because while there are some boss refights, others you will never fight again, so I'm not a big fan of it. I just unlock it for the heck of it. Besides, then I have to keep taking pictures of things and then going back, taking more pictures, and it's just a lot of unnecessary work, honestly. Can I reach that? Not quite. So no, we do need to go over here first. No, that doesn't even look high enough. Wait a minute. Maybe I better take a little look around. How do you get up there, actually? Maybe you don't? Hang on. Was this the area to the figurine gallery? Yeah, okay, it was. Where was the other one, then? I know there was a third one I could reach. Where was it, though? Wasn't that? Huh. I don't remember. That's a little bothersome. I need a little extra magic. Thanks. I'm sure I'll figure out something. Yeah, how do I reach that, actually? I don't know. Anyway, I need more magic, because I'm about to run out. Yeah, okay, that's even worse. Yeah, I don't know, actually, how to get there. I figured it would have something to do from over here, but... Funny, I'm actually at a bit of a loss. I don't think there's anything higher. Maybe it was over there? I don't... I'm having trouble remembering. I definitely can't seem to reach up there. Let me just take a careful look. No, wait, no. That's where the potion shop is. This is a dilemma. I actually, honestly do not remember. Maybe I have to land here? And then there's some kind of a secret thing I grapple onto? No, I don't think so. Well, let's just see. Maybe this actually is the way. Oh, okay, I got you guys. Don't worry, I got it. I got it. Now we just have to set the wind correctly to get there. There we go. The wind is going the completely wrong direction, by the way. I always need Wind Waker on Y, by the way. Another one of my weird antics of playing Wind Waker for the past 17 years. You'll get used to it eventually, trust me. I'll be doing this a lot. Alright, let's go. This is real off course. Ah! There we go. Gimme. Okay, there. That'll do. It's a treasure chart, by the way. How many of these have we got now? I feel like we have a lot. We have 8 of them. Cool. Let's open them up. And that should be all. Yep. There we go. Alright. Now I'm going to stop it here. Next video, we got a couple more things to do around the perimeter of Forest Haven. And then we'll move on to our next quest line. Until then, though, this has been Tailspin 109, and have a nice day.